Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous today. I'm doing well and I am here to do the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know what episode this is, but honey, we are still in Anguilla. I am ready to get off that doggone island. But anyway, be sure to like this video and let's go ahead and get into it. Last week, I missed it doing the review, but y'all don't fault me. You know where my heart is, okay? Make sure to follow me on Twitter at MissTP90. I am always giving y'all what I think while watching live, okay? I want to start off with Candy's oh, that's what she does. That's her intro. It wasn't a oh like I did 2 weeks ago. It was a oh, like it's like she's hurting and I live for it. Next time you watch, make sure to watch the intro where Candy goes, oh, I might be small, but oh, yeah. So, we start off with Kenya being gone with the wind fabulous, honey, and she has her little moo-moo and she's shaking it, and we're all like, girl, please get you 2 lives. But I do have to say, on Twitter, I will go back and say, yeah, you guys were right. Nene started that, okay, because she instigating, and then Portia, she had to roll off on the mouth. I told y'all wasn't nothing up there with Portia, but air pockets and turbulence. So, of course, she gonna take that and run with it so she can get some camera time, because we don't really care about looking at Portia like that. I seriously think that Kenya is a little bipolar. She takes it, she runs with it, and then she gone with the wind fabulous. She laughing all the time. Something is wrong with her. I don't know what's wrong with her, but there is something ain't right. The next morning, Walter, it's either the next morning or that same night, Walter, aka Uncle Frank, he like, Kenya, what's wrong, girl? We need to get in the bed. We need to go to sleep. You sitting up here, you combing your hair. Stuff is wrong. She's sitting here like, Walter, they're not respecting my crown. I am a part of history, honey, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, she is a part of history. I am going to say that. But boo-boo, I agree with Nene. That was 8,000 years ago, baby. It's not going to roll off the top of her head like, oh my God, yes, you were Miss USA. Now I know it because she keeps saying it over and over and over again. But ain't nobody studying that. Do something else. Nene, she has to go see Candy. Oh, she goes to see Candy, and Candy, she waking up from frisking with Todd the night before, so they got crust in their eyes, hot pockets, and all that stuff, and they like, what's going on? So she just walks in their room, like, Nene, who does that? You just don't walk in people's room like that. Well, actually, they opened the door, and she was just like, hey, I think Nene has that sort of presence, so where she just don't care. She was spilling the tea, talking about what happened last night, because you know she had to tell somebody. But my thing is, Nene and Candy aren't really cool like that anyway, so that was the first person she had to walk in and talk to. I know Candy wasn't physically there, but they not cool like that. Cynthia is such a rat telling Nene what Candy said, but Candy, I love her because she was like, yeah, I said that, and it really don't matter. And Nene was like, well, what's going on? I mean, we never had a connection, but I'm glad that they actually not reconciled, but they kind of connected, but I can't see them getting together. They're like on 2 totally different spectrums. You can be nice to a person, but y'all don't have to be bosom buddies. Like, it will come off as fake because they really don't seem like they mesh well at all. Candy was, you know how Candy be looking at people. Greg is stupid. I see why Greg and Nene are together, because at first when it was the season 1, I was like, how in the world are they together? But Greg is actually crazy. Like, I love his antics. He was doing all of that, snapping his fingers. I loved it. Greg seems like he's a ball of fun. And Nene, she act like she don't like it, but she really does. Okay, we have an instance with Portia and her husband. Okay, Roots has been on BET for the last 8 days. They've been showing all of the episodes and stuff. Doesn't Portia's husband look like he was casted on Roots? Like, he just looked real Kunta-like. Like, real... Just the way he was talking. She's called you a bitch. I just don't like that, Portia. Like, just the way he was talking, it was like, huh? Stop. Wipe your mouth. He had little crust smut marks on his mouth. Stop. Getting ready to go out and get on horses and all of this type of wildlife. And here comes Kenya. She's like, girls, everybody sit down. I want to apologize. I want to do this. I want to do that. Honey, that ain't no apology. You sitting there running off at the mouth, trying to act like you didn't do anything. And Portia, she's like, Kenya, she won't let anybody talk. I don't know why Cynthia likes to put in her 0.2 ounces of fun at the end of every conversation, but everybody shuts her down. Nobody's listening to you. Just be quiet. That's why baby girl gave you that book. So they start arguing yet again, and everybody's looking around yet again. Okay, so finally Cynthia and Kenya, they go back and forth. They started out civilized, but then they started arguing yet again. And here comes Phaedra, big old booty, and Nene. They trying to break the fight and all that stuff. It was too much. Like, I'm glad that they actually hashed it out and started talking. Kenya, yet again, something's wrong with her. She laying on the floor getting that sand in her hair. Cynthia, she always brings up stuff from 10 years ago. Like, every single argument, she has to bring up stuff. She has to hash it out, but she doesn't do it as soon as it happens. She waits like 10 years and then she brings it up. You remember 10 years ago when you hurt me? You hurt my feelings. What? It's time for the last meal. Nene, she better work coming out there. I love those heels she had on. She better do it. Everybody looked kind of cute. Phaedra, every single time. All them flowers and stuff. I cannot. It's either a church hat, flowers in your head, or your head is too greasy. Everybody was talking about kids, and Kenya was like, I'll have as many as Walter wants. Walter gave her that bitch. Look, like, no, This was step one where I knew Walter really did not want to be there. He said, when they were like, ooh, y'all dressed alike, he was like, that wasn't planned. I said, ooh. Candy, the looks that she gives could cut ice. I love them. I'm laughing at Peter because he's analyzing everybody, and I see why Cynthia is with Peter. He got that little swag going on. I didn't know he had it until this Anguilla trip. And I'm starting to actually like Uncle Ben. I am. I do have to say, Cynthia, I've noticed this all season. She is beat in all of her confessionals. I love it. Face is beat. Hair is beat. I'm loving it. Now, as far as during the show, I don't know what happens, but she looked good in her confessionals. Everybody was talking about their proposals, and I was like, oh no. I know Kenya felt like a tuna fish sandwich. I know she felt horrible. Like, she felt like a used tampon. Like, why am I here? So Walter, he was like, we're not getting engaged. So she storms out. I lost my appetite, and she storms out, and they go sit down, and he like, boo boo, can you not hear me? I told you we could elope. I don't want to do it tomorrow. Girl, I don't even want you. I'm getting paid to be here, Puddin'. And she goes off and storms out. He like, make sure she get back to the room. Ignorant. What I don't understand is Phaedra running out there to console her where she was just filling up on Apollo. I don't appreciate that. I don't know what happened, and Apollo came out and he looked like he wanted to put his arm around her. It was too much going on. It looked like they were gonna go have a threesome or something. No. So next episode, I am going to love this one just because it's a rocky boat for Phaedra and Apollo. I have to see that, but I know they still together, so I know it was just like a little rocky type of thing, kind of like what was going on with Cynthia and Peter on last season. So it's just gonna be a mess. I did want to say that I am getting into the Shies of Sunset. I'm actually liking the Shies of Sunset. It's really, really a cute show. At first I thought it was just too much going on, but now I'm really loving Reza and Mike, and Gigi is crazy. MJ is actually with wrong girl. Hold on. Am I thinking of the same girl? It's either MJ or the other girl that's with Jermaine Jackson Jr. That was too much for me. Like, the whole show is hilarious to me, but I am loving the Shies of Sunset. I do want to watch, is this the first season? No, this has to be the second season. I have to catch up on the first one. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching all of my reviews for 2012. This is probably going to be my last one for the year of 2012. I did want to tell you guys my favorite reviewers of this year. So, I'm going to start out with Ashley Miller, 1987. She is dope. She tells it like it is. She is hilarious, and she just dope. So definitely check her out. Her channel is hilarious, and she is definitely doing her thing. So big shout outs to you. And she's always retweeting my videos, and she's very supportive. So thank you, boo. I appreciate that. Next up, I want to talk about For It's Rocks. That's my home girl. I had the opportunity to meet her this year, and she is the exact same as she is on her videos, which is a big kudos because I met a lot of YouTubers. They are not the same in person. So she's dope. I love her videos. She makes me holler laughing, and it takes a lot for me to do a ha, but she makes me do that. So she's awesome. And I definitely have to give a big old shout out to Funky Dineva. That is my dude. Yes, God. Yes, ma'am. I can't do it like him, but he is awesome. Definitely check him out. And honey, y'all had to see him on Love and Hip Hop. Yes. Down below in the comments section, let me know who your favorite reviewers are, or if you are a reviewer and what you thought about the Real Housewives of Atlanta this episode. Be sure to check out my website, misspea.tv. I have updates all the time. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at MissTP90 IG as well as on Facebook, my Facebook fan page. Be sure to like it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.